So right now, I'm standing outside of the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's supposed to be the most haunted hotel in America, and me and my brother are gonna be staying here for the night to try to see if we can see anything paranormal. Not only are we gonna be staying at this hotel, we're gonna be staying in the most haunted room in this hotel, known as Michael's room. So come with us as we try to see if this hotel is actually haunted. Let's go. The Crescent Hotel opened in 1886 as a luxury resort for the wealthy visitors that were coming to Eureka Springs for its so-called healing waters. It was designed by an architect named Isaac S. Taylor, and from the very beginning, it was meant to impress. Over the years, the building kept changing hands and purposes. In 1908, it became a women's school. The Crescent College and Conservatory for Young Women was shut down in 1924. It briefly reopened as a junior college in 1930, then closed again during the Great Depression. By the mid-1930s, the building was struggling, and that's when the most disturbing chapter of this hotel's history begins. In 1937, the Crescent was taken over by a man named Norman G. Baker. Baker wasn't a doctor. He was a former vaudeville performer, radio personality, and salesman, and he turned the Crescent Hotel into what he called a cancer hospital and health resort. His pitch was simple and powerful. Doctors are lying to you. Modern medicine is a scam, and only he had the real cure, and people believed him. Baker claimed that he had discovered a secret cure for cancer, often referred to as Formula 5 or Secret Remedy Number 5. Patients were often accepted after superficial or questionable examinations, and instead of receiving real cancer treatment, they were given injections of Baker's formula while being told not to seek outside medical care. Baker made massive money through mail advertising and radio promotions, which is ultimately how he was brought down. In 1940, Norman Baker was convicted of mail fraud and sentenced to only 4 years in federal prison, and the hospital was shut down. He never was convicted for any of the medical malpractice that took place at his quote-unquote hospital. Now, with all of the history of the hotel laid out, let's get into our visit, which actually started the night before we went, when me and Cameron decided to do some pre-trip interviews and discuss how we felt about this trip as a whole. Do you believe that it's haunted?
Nah, not really.
Absolutely not. I gotta say, I don't buy it. I think it's marketing.
I've heard stories, but I've never witnessed it and haven't really had any paranormal experiences before. I think it's exaggerated by the stories that came before it. People already expect something to happen, so whenever they hear a bump in the night, they think it's a ghost.
I don't believe in the paranormal at all. I don't think that there's a chance in hell that we're gonna see anything paranormal when we go here.
Yeah, I believe places can have energy. Now, can they manifest and do crazy things? I don't necessarily believe that.
So I don't believe that we'll even see anything like that. We'll probably hear some creaks and hear some wind from the vents, but that's it. I think that's all we're gonna witness. And with that, me and Cameron got our equipment together, packed our bags, and headed off to investigate if the Crescent Hotel is actually haunted. And off we go. Unlock the door. He got this old truck. You got an old truck.
Yeah, I got that old
unlock
truck.
the door the old school way, Cameron.
We here, man. We here.
So we finally made it. Cameron, you ready to go see what the Crescent Hotel is all about, bro? Are you excited? Are you scared?
Man, it's been a long drive, but we here. I'm ready to see what we got going.
I wonder if we're gonna get a visit from Michael while we're here, bro. Old Victorian style. They still got the Christmas lights up. Kind of takes away from the creepy factor that they've still got the Christmas lights up, I'm not gonna lie. So now that we were at the Crescent Hotel, it was time to do check-in and get the keys to our room. We got this little bitty hallway right here that leads up to our room. This is the way that we're gonna get to it. The elevator is broke, of course. Listen to it. They really got the creaky floor figured out. I'll listen to it as I go up. So you gotta go up this way, but we checked in and they told us that our room is just at the top of these stairs. So hopefully it'll be right there. Here we go. They also gave us these nifty little keys that are.
Those are modern right there.
I mean, these are.
Let me focus in on that real quick.
They're really.
Yeah.
Selling ID. It's got the room number on it. Room 218. There it is. Right there, bro. Look at it. The creepy key with the creepy door. Wow. Oh, I got pictures of Michael out on the. Uh-oh, Cameron. Uh-oh, Cameron. We only got the one bed, bro.
The one bed?
You gonna get in here and cuddle with me, Cameron? Come get some of these cuddles, big dog.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that we're staying up all night, right?
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that we're not gonna be going to sleep while we're here. So we got a picture of Michael over here on the wall. Look at this picture. I believe that's a picture of Michael. Looks like Michael to me. The ceiling is way up there. I mean, this thing got like 16-foot ceilings in it. Oh, it opens in. You like that,
Fall
Cameron?
asleep until Mr. Norman Baker comes over and taps you on the shoulder, you know?
Cameron is the expert that I've brought with me on this tour. Now, really, he knew nothing about this area until we decided to come here, as far as I know. And then he became well acquainted with all of the information regarding this place.
I've had to learn about where I'm going.
You do got to kind of share the balcony with your neighbors, though. We got neighbors there. Over here. So far, what do you think, Cameron?
I like it. It's a nice hotel.
Are you
Elevator could have worked.
getting any creepy vibes from this place?
I mean, since we pulled up, it's been nothing but Christmas lights and jingle bells.
I'm gonna stand this lighter up, Michael. I'm gonna stand this lighter up. Knock the lighter over if you're here. Will the lighter fall?
Come on, Michael. If you're here, knock it over.
Just turn the lights off. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't get hit by a ghost, but god dang. Cameron, I'll turn the lights off. Does it feel any creepier to you, bro?
Not to me, man. It's, I mean, it's definitely a dark room, but it doesn't feel any creepier to me.
No kind of vibe or anything.
Lighter's still standing.
So after we got settled in the room and did this lighter test that failed, trying to get Michael to knock it over, we started to think maybe we're not going to see anything paranormal while we're here. But right when we started thinking that, the door to the bathroom in this room just kept popping open, no matter how hard I tried to shut it. All right, so I don't know if it's anything at all, but we're in the room, me and Cameron, and behind me this door, it just keeps opening, bruh. Like, it just keeps opening up. I've shut it like 3 to 4 times. Okay. And it just shuts for you? I mean, it couldn't get no more shut than that. Hey, bro. I don't think that there's a chance in hell that we're gonna see anything paranormal when we go here. Cause the dude got some crummy at bruh. And this door is pretty hard to close. I mean, I have to put some force on this thing when I close it, right? Like, it don't just, if I try to shut it, see, it don't just shut. I have to like put some fucking force on it. And it just keeps popping back open. Open the door. Open sesame. I don't believe in the paranormal at all. Oh, bro, it just did it again, bro. What? I'm telling you, it just keeps opening. Hey, now I'm hearing some creaking from the window. Why is the chain shaking, bro? That's what I'm saying. Take a little force to get that sucker shut. Why is the chain shaking, bro? Eventually, the chain did stop shaking and the door did stop popping open. So me and Cameron decided it was time to go take a look around the hotel and see what we could find out. And right when we walked out the door, we ran into some people who had come to this hotel to check it out. They weren't even staying. And I guess as soon as we left the room, they were walking past it and it kind of like freaked them out when we opened the door because they knew the lore about Michael's room. But we ended up running into some pretty cool people. We're trying to figure out if it's haunted. Have y'all ever stayed here before?
No, but my parents came here on their anniversary one year, and they got some pictures with a lot of orbs in it. So, and they also took a tour too. Y'all saw this is y'all's room?
Yeah.
Well, if we like
Walk in there. Yeah, go check it out. Why not? I don't see why not.
Yeah, go ahead. Bobby, by the way, it's nice to meet y'all.
I'm KB.
Cam.
Josh. Nice to meet y'all. This is Cameron. This is my brother. Yeah, y'all are welcome to walk around, check it out. Why not? Intriguing. The only way off is over the balcony.
No, we wouldn't lock y'all out.
We came here as skeptics.
Okay.
You know, so we're not really ghost hunting. We're just kind of here to like figure out,
See if there's anything.
is anything gonna happen?
Now, I don't know if y'all know this story, but there was a police officer that was right across from here on the hill, and he was looking off a lookout here at the hotel, and right down on that end, on the 3rd floor where the bar is above us, he saw a woman in a white dress jump. And so he called it in. He called dispatch and said, hey, a woman just jumped from the Crescent Hotel from the 3rd floor. So they sent dispatch out here and there was no woman. It's funny that we was walking out at the same time that y'all was walking by, because
We saw the door open and slowly open.
It was, so y'all aren't even staying here. Y'all just popped in to like walk around and check it out. Oh shit. Yeah, so we kicked it with them for just a few minutes, let them check the room out, and then it was time for us to get back to our mission, which was to walk around and see if we could experience anything paranormal. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is creepy. Look at these hallways right here, bro. Like, the mirrors in the hallway are definitely a spooky ass vibe, bro. Yeah. What do we got? It's almost got vibes like that,
The Shining.
The Shining. This has got like little boy riding his tricycle vibes.
The two little
going on,
twins,
bro.
the two little twins riding their bike.
Yeah, dude, and like, look, every single hallway has like these creepy ass mirrors in them. Where does this go, bro? Oh, those are people's rooms. Let's not go to people's rooms. I kind of want to go down the creepy ass hallway. And then just randomly a ice machine from the 1990s.
I mean, that elevator, even if it wasn't
That's the
service,
elevator?
that's the elevator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that, even if it was in order.
Just a room with the light. Is this supposed to be Eureka Springs?
Yeah.
Listen to the old creaking van. Oh wow, look at all these old historic documents that they've got. This is from the day it opened. Crescent Hotel opens today, May 20th, 1886. I wonder if Michael is in any of these pictures that they got right here. I got the ghost sitting in the lobby. So far though, nothing that I would say is paranormal. Aside from some creaking and meeting some cool people, I mean, nothing out of the ordinary is going on here.
You know, it doesn't make it too scary whenever you got Merry Christmas with the Christmas tree right here. They could have had like what's that movie, the Tim Burton film, The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh yeah, I could have totally went with the Nightmare Before Christmas theme.
So now we're coming down to the main floor.
Look like a creepy caretaker. They've got the thing, turned off.
We got the stained glass organ. Oh, you got the nice little fireplace over here.
Is that an owl? I think this is where they had the ghost in the picture upstairs sitting.
Yeah.
Is it not? The mayor of the hotel.
Well, that's Morris, the first feline cat that lived here, the general manager.
Oh, the general manager. I think they got the new general manager.
Morris
is over there.
General manager Morris is over there.
That'll be the general manager. Working hard or hardly working. That's the general manager there. His name's Jasper. Now, after walking around the hotel for a little while, I can definitely say that this place has a creepy vibe, but still nothing paranormal. But with that said, we were running up on about 10 o'clock at this point, and we had a ghost tour planned. So at this point, it was time to get on over to that ghost tour. Anyways, we gotta go partake in adult activities before our ghost tour. All right, guys, so it's 10 o'clock right now. We're going up to the 4th floor to do a ghost tour. Unfortunately, they said they don't allow any cameras in there. However, we did mic ourselves up. So we're gonna try to record some audio from the things that they tell us. I'm gonna try to see if they'll let us get some video, but we're gonna do what we can, but we're going to the ghost tour. Now, we did go see this ghost tour, and during this ghost tour, the second kind of strange thing that happened during our stay happened. Now, while they said that no video recording was allowed, they didn't say anything about audio recording, so me and Cameron were mic'd up. And when we got to a part of this tour where the tour guide, Ollie, was explaining the pain asylum, which is a place where he put people that were dying he couldn't cure, he started explaining, and he showed a picture of what looked like an apparition somebody had took around this area of the hotel. And when he showed this picture to one of the girls that were in the tour group that we were in, I'm not lying, she fell flat on her face and passed out. It was crazy. I'm gonna play out a little bit of audio from that right now.
A young couple from Joplin, Missouri got married at the hotel. When they retired to their room for the night, the young husband started taking pictures of his new wife with a film camera. After a couple days, they checked out, went back home, sent their film off to be developed. A few days later, they got their pictures back, and they sat down to look at them. Well, until they saw this one. They called the hotel, then drove down here, about a 2-hour drive. They wanted to show Jack the picture they got. Jack's wife happened to be here that day. They said when she saw the apparition in this picture, she screamed. Same lady she saw. And I'll bring this around. The young bride has a red filter over her to protect her identity. But what I want you to see is the apparition reflected in the picture tube of that TV. I'll bring it around to you and I'll blow it up a bit for you. Oh.
Oh.
All right, don't move fast. Oh, move fast. Hang on, let me get somebody up here. Put her on her side. Just put her on her side. Whoop, it's a nice, easy roll. You're fine. You're fine. Just relax. I'll get somebody. All right. Hey, it's all I need. Somebody to paint a asylum, some cold water, maybe a towel. All right. Thank you. Stay right there. We got somebody coming to town.
Now, we didn't video record or take a picture of this woman out of respect for her privacy, but we kind of thought she might have been a paid actor. I thought she was getting up and growling. I think she was grunting from the pass out, but it sounded like she was like, "Rrr." So like I told Cameron, I was about half ready to grab her and chunk her over the stairs and jump off of that sucker top turnbuckle style elbow to boom, start stomping her in the ground. But there was no need for it because it turns out she just, I don't know, passed out, high blood pressure, stress. I don't know. It could be anything. or she could legitimately have just been a paid actor. But after hanging around the hotel for hours and hours that night, we actually seen this couple, we talked with them, and we came to the conclusion that we definitely don't think that they were paid actors. They hung around, they were flipping through the books, they were like doing the tour, they were talking with the conductor after about what happened to them, and it was just them. They weren't doing it in front of anybody. So I really don't know how to explain this other than maybe she like stood too tall and locked her knees up. Either way, it definitely was a strange experience because it happened the moment that this guy showed her this image of this ghost. Now, once we got down to the morgue, I actually had to confiscate the camera from Cameron because he wasn't wanting to hit the record button down there, and I wanted to get some footage in the morgue. So when we got down there, I actually did turn the camera on and I was able to get a little bit of footage and hang out around there at the end of the tour for a few moments to try to see if anything would happen, and here's what I captured. Yeah, I'll take this seat back here.
Love it when I have somebody sit back.
Yeah, is it a haunted corner?
Well, let's make up your mind. I'm gonna tell you the story.
Okay.
I came down here one night about 5:30, getting the morgue ready for tours for the night. And I came in the same way, this way. I slid the door open. On the wall back there in the corner we were sitting was an apparition. Ghostly. About the shoulders up, pretty much profile. Looked a lot like that man right there. On Baker's mugshots from prison.
Alright, man. Cameron, we're in the morgue, bro.
Yeah.
Are you feeling anything?
I don't really feel much of anything anymore.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Mugshot. I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not seeing nothing. Cameron said he's not hearing and seeing anything.
I heard a loud like ringing, but they said that was from the pipes.
I was sitting over here, he said it's an apparition that appears over here. But I ain't seen no apparition.
Alright, come on.
And then we've got the main morgue room here. This will be the main morgue of Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
This is apparently where it's, I guess this is where he chopped the bodies up and, you know, did his murderous thing. I mean, he grabbed a chair and have a seance in his mug. I mean, Norman Baker, if you're here, knock on something. I don't know, man. Getting a whole bunch of nothing. Oh. I'm trying to see if anybody appears in the quick video. I don't think so. I'm solo in the morgue at this point. Not a knock, not a dribble, not a sound. It's just me in here. It's a bit creepier when you're alone. Yeah. Guess I did end up hearing a noise in the morgue there at the end, and as you can see, I boom scooted and boogied my way out the door. But from here, me and Cameron actually had another idea that we wanted to do. All right, so we're just past midnight, and so it's the witching hour right now. Me and Cameron, we have this idea that we're gonna do. We've yet to go and explore the courtyard and a few areas in this hotel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this coin, all right? And we're gonna flip this coin, and whoever gets heads gets to take a camera, go walk around all of the hallways downstairs and kind of get the tour of the property outside and what it looks like. Whoever gets tails on this coin has to sit in this room, again, the most haunted room in the hotel according to the tour guide, and they have to turn off all the lights, including the TV, leaving themselves nothing more than a simple candle light in here. No open blinds, so we can't have the outside light source and that sense of the exit is right there creeping in on anybody. So
Tails, stay in the room.
tails, stay in the room. All right, so if it's heads, I gotta stay in the room and you get to do the tour, right?
Yeah.
All right, get down there and tell me what it says, Cameron. I don't want to manipulate the results. What is it?
That's tails.
It's tails.
You gotta do the tour and I gotta stay
You gotta stay in the room by yourself, bro. This is fantastic fucking news for me. I'm not even lying. So you hit the lights and let's figure out if the candle light is going to be enough. Okay, where's the TV remote? It just got creepy in here, Cameron. Oh, and if there is something behind you, you're not even gonna be able to see it, bruh. There's your candle. Cameron, you'll be in here until I'm done touring the property. Whenever that might be. I'll be back. Good luck, my guy. And I'm shutting it. Cameron, locked in room 218. He says he's not terrified, so I guess there's really only one way for us to find out if that's true, and that's for him to be hanging out in the room by himself.
So Michael was a 17-year-old carpenter from Ireland who came in with his family to work on the hotel whenever it was first being built. And apparently he was a little bit of a ladies' man. One day when he was working on the roof of the hotel, he saw a girl walking in the courtyard down below, and so he started trying to catcall. He was whistling, he was doing a little Irish jig apparently, and slipped, fell into the room that we are in right now. He actually apparently fell and hit a floorboard, or a board underneath the floor, and killed him. To this day, apparently, he still likes the women. He will roam the halls. He will mess with them here in the room. Apparently, he's opened shower curtains. He'll open that bathroom door. So he likes to make himself known. Apparently, this room is so booked up. It's one of the most sought after rooms to stay in for bachelorette parties, bridal parties, stuff like that. But if you want to come on like a Halloween weekend, if you want to come on a Halloween day, the tour guide told us you would have to book up a couple years in advance, because people just like to come in this room, play Ouija boards and stuff like that, which we do plan on doing later on. Hopefully, maybe he can have some activity while he's walking around. It is dark. It is dark in here. I don't know if y'all can see anything behind me.
So I guess for me, it's just time to go kind of tour the property a little bit, and I'll take my time. Well, off we go. I'll start from the top and I'll work my way down, is what I'll do. Gotta admit, the creaking floor is much creepier alone than it is with a group of people, like we had on tour. Oh yeah, it does get much creepier. Look at this. Just found a door with no number on it. Just a random door with no number. It's creepy. The whole time I'm out here, Cameron has to stay in the room with nothing but a candle.
But it's just me and my little flame. There's an awful lot of shadow cast being put on. So what's up, Michael? This is actually Michael. We found out. This is Michael. Let's listen and see if we can hear anything. I just hear the fan. There are a lot of creaks in this hotel. tell you, it's weird. Just candlelight.
I wonder how that's going for him. It's pretty funny stuff if you ask me. Or a long, dark hallway. Oh, I think I'm back on our floor. I could slam on the door and scare Cameron. There it is, right there. I could go slam on the door and freak him out. That chick over there is the one that passed out during our tour. Well, she's talking to the conductor of the tour, but I want to go interview her, ask her what happened, but in an effort to save Cameron's sanity, I'll go ahead and take my business outside and oh wow, it's nice out here.
Gotta stay energized. So, for you guys out there watching this video, let us know if during the video we miss anything, because there's always a chance that we miss something in editing. And as you can see on the clock over there, it is 12:57 a.m.
They got a nice little courtyard going on out here, that's for sure. All right, we can walk through the Christmas lights. We get to walk through Christmas lights. Cameron got to sit in the ghost room. Oh, that's good stuff.
Right now it's reading my face. Here, we're focused on me. But if somebody else was to pop into frame, it would focus on them.
That up there is where we're staying, in that room right there. I had to switch over to my cell phone because the camera exceeded its limit with memory. He only put a 64 gigabyte memory card in here, but that's okay. It's not gonna stop us from doing our tour, you know. It's like going on a nice little Christmas walk. So far, nothing unpleasant for me. I wonder how it's going up there in the room for him. Now, I don't want to draw any conclusions, and I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but if you look at this frame right here, you can see Cameron, and off to the right, you can see Cameron's shadow. Now, if you look closely, and I'm playing this in slow motion, you can see a shadow pop up behind Cameron and sit there for a second. When he barely moves the camera, you can see the shadow dart across the back wall. And I know some of y'all are gonna say it was just an optical illusion, a trick of the camera, but notice how Cameron's shadow off to the right barely moves while these two run across the wall. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what caused it, but y'all tell me what y'all think it was in the comments down below. Is this a hot tub? I think it's a hot tub, but it's covered. Let's go take a look. We got time to kill. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of creepy. Definitely not as creepy as sitting in a hotel room with nothing but a candle.
It gets eerily quiet at times. So, Michael, I'm Cameron. Was that you?
Now we gotta go back up, and you can't see it, but we gotta go back up the long staircase that they got here for us. Okay, well, this is kind of a long, dark pathway that I found myself on. That's the courtyard back there. But it is awfully dark over here on this side. Well, this wasn't nearly that bad. It doesn't seem to be very, very haunted to me. I do believe this is probably one big marketing ploy. There it is. Well, do y'all think something happened?
I think KB might be back.
How did it go, bro?
All good in the neighborhood, dog.
Still nothing. We do got one more thing that we're gonna do though. At around 3 o'clock in the morning. So at this point, me and Cameron had basically done everything that we had came here to do except for one thing, and that was play with the Ouija board. Go out to the truck and take a break. We'll come back and we'll do the Ouija on weed. All right, so it's officially that time. We're gonna perform our last test in this hotel, really, where we're really gonna try to push the boundaries here. Everybody that we know pretty much told us not to attempt this. Even the people downstairs were like, we don't recommend you do it. Ollie, the conductor, was like, we don't recommend you do it. Everybody was pretty much like, don't do it. But we're gonna bust out the coveted Ouija board. So we believe as grown men, we should be all right playing this Ouija board. Now, if I could just get this dang thing open. I didn't mean to rip the box, man. All right, cool. So take the plastic off. All right, so boom. The coveted Ouija board. All right, it's got like a weird curve to it. I don't know what that's about, but it is about to go down, okay? All right. Here we go. I'm gonna just lay on the bed. 2 fingers.
2 fingers.
2 fingers. Let's go. All right. So ain't we supposed to like give it a little?
You're supposed to just focus intent, Michael. This is your room.
If you're in the room, use the Ouija board to talk with us.
Are you here?
Is there any ghost in this room with us right now?
Are there any ghosts in this hotel at all?
Okay, we just want to talk. If there's a ghost, Michael, or anybody, feel free to use the board with the alphabet on it to talk to us. If there's any spirit, any demon, the devil himself, show yourself. If you're a ghost and you're in this room and you don't move the play chat, you suck.
I'm a skeptic. If you want to make me a believer, now is the moment.
So all we can do is give this thing another attempt. We're gonna try to do it on a more flat surface. 2 fingers. If there's a spirit in the room with us, any spirit at all, feel free to use this board to say whatever it is you want to say to whoever you want to say it to. Use this board to possess Cameron.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, man, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is the worst board game I've ever bought. At least when it comes to the Ouija board. At least when it comes to it, we've tried it 2 times now. Once on the bed, once on the floor.
In what's supposed to be the most active room in the hotel, and nothing.
And not a sign of anything. I'm not shocked by this outcome at all. We've still got, in this room, we've got 4 hours or so before the sunrise happens. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm gonna chalk it up to at this exact moment is
People
wanting
hyping
it to be
they,
real.
They want it to be real. They want to hype it up.
Yeah, I think the people that believe that it's real and come here and do feel that they've experienced something are probably the people that came here and wanted to feel.
And then you have people like the woman on the tour who wants to believe it and then had a situation where it was just some kind of fluke medical thing and she passes
she
out.
falls over.
But now she'll probably go home believing some
And it's
sort of
right
spirit.
when I got showed
Yeah,
the image of the ghost, I passed out, and in reality, it's like, well,
You might have locked your legs for a little bit.
you were kind of standing a little stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very possible you just stood too stiff for too long.
Yeah.
And boom. Okay, so me and Cameron, we stayed here pretty much all night with no sleep. We did our best to try to encounter something paranormal, but nothing fruitful really happened. So I can't help but conclude that my time here at the Crescent is gonna end in me staying in my belief that I think this is one big marketing ploy. When I think about the goods that they sell inside, when I think about the price of the room, when I think about everything combined, it really does just feel like one giant marketing scheme in order to attract tourists in a town that is already a tourist town. So while I didn't see anything paranormal per se, this experience was still a very cool experience, and the Crescent is definitely a hotel worth staying at if you're looking for an experience. But with that, I guess that concludes me and Cameron's time at the Crescent Hotel.